Nicolas Cage and his acting shenanigans have been all over the place, jumping from one genre to another like a frog on a hot plate. He's won an Oscar and been nominated for a Raspberry. I'm sure some of you will disagree with this list, so let us have it in the comments. But here are our top 10 movies Cage has appeared in of all time. Con Air from 1997.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Con Air is one of the cheesiest movies ever that perfectly blends love and action in the most ridiculous way possible. Nicolas Cage played Cameron Poe, a wrongly convicted army ranger who knows how to make the ladies swoon with his rugged good looks and poetic prison letters. Cage's performance was so intense that audiences felt like they were right there with him, sweating bullets as he tried to take control of the hijacked prisoner transport plane. Be prepared for some serious heart-wrenching, action-packed and totally ridiculous moments. Number 2, The Rock from 1996.
Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
Carla was the prom queen.
Really?
Yeah.
The Rock, the movie that proves that when you combine Michael Bay's explosive directing style with Nicolas Cage's over-the-top acting, you get cinematic magic. Cage plays Dr. Stanley Goodspeed, a mild-mannered chemist who must team up with an ex-con played by the one and only Sean Connery to save San Francisco from certain doom. A renegade general wants to launch VS gas warheads, and where do they have to go to save the day, you ask? Oh, just Alcatraz. No big deal, because when you're Nicolas Cage, breaking into the world's most notorious prison is just another day at the office. One thing's for sure, when it comes to cheesy action flicks, The Rock is another one that's made of pure gold. At 3, Face Off from 1997.
Well, I think you better pull the trigger, because I don't give a fuck. I'm ready for the big ride, baby.
Face Off, the movie where Nicolas Cage plays a deranged terrorist who swaps faces with John Travolta's FBI agent. It's like a game of who's who gone horribly wrong. But you know what they say, if you can't beat them, transplant their face onto your own. And that's exactly what Travolta's character does to get revenge on the killer who took his child's life. Because apparently regular old revenge just isn't enough these days. If you're enjoying the video, please like and subscribe. At 4 is KickAss from 2010.
You're gonna be fine, baby doll.
In KickAss, Cage plays a Batman wannabe with a twist. He's a vigilante who wears a fake moustache and speaks in a gruff voice. But let's not forget his true talent, training his young daughter to be a ruthless killing machine. It's like a twisted version of the classic father-daughter bonding experience. And let's not forget about KickAss himself, a teenager who decides to become a superhero without any actual superpowers. If that's not inspiring, I don't know what is. Together, this ragtag group takes on the mob boss and his goons in a thrilling, violent and hilarious ride. At 5, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent from 2022.
Is Javi gonna want me to,
I am Javi.
Nick Cage.
In The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, Nicolas Cage plays a meta version of himself that's so over the top, it's like he's starring in a movie about himself, starring in a movie about himself. And if that doesn't make sense, don't worry, the movie doesn't either. When a fan offers Cage a big paycheck for a private appearance, he thinks it's just another gig to pay off his debts. But things take a wild turn when he's drawn into a real-life CIA mission. Suddenly, Cage is forced to use all of his acting skills and embody his most famous characters to save the day. At 6 is Leaving Las Vegas from 1995.
I'm really good in bed too, believe me. No? Okay.
In Leaving Las Vegas, Cage truly proves he is an actor with range. He can go from playing a deranged lunatic to a suicidal alcoholic. Talk about versatility. But don't worry, the film is not all doom and gloom. It also has moments of levity, like when Cage's character attempts to drink himself to death with the help of some really cheap liquor. Cheers for that. At 7 is Pig from 2021.
I'm looking for a truffled pig.
I don't understand.
I just want to know about the pig.
In Pig, Nicolas Cage shows us again that he's not just a one-trick pony. He doesn't have to scream at the top of his lungs or wear a ridiculous wig to be entertaining. This time, Cage takes on the role of a man searching for his beloved pig, and he does it with the quiet grace of a truffle-hunting animal. But don't worry, there are still plenty of moments where Cage gets to unleash his signature crazy energy, even if it's just for his love of truffles. At 8 is Moonstruck from 1987.
Where are you taking me?
To the bed.
Oh, God. Okay, I don't care. Take me to the bed.
In Moonstruck, Cage showed the world that he can play a romantic lead, even if he does it with his trademark quirkiness. He plays Ronnie, a fiery younger brother of the man Cher's character Loretta plans to marry. Ronnie has a wooden hand, a tragic backstory, and a burning desire for Loretta that he can barely contain. When he finally lets loose, it's like a volcano of Cagean passion erupting on screen. Cher and Cage's chemistry is palpable, and the film's humour and heart make it a classic romantic comedy that still holds up today. At 9 is National Treasure from 2004.
What?
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
Ben?
National Treasure, the movie that made history class seem like it was the coolest thing ever. Cage played Benjamin Gates, a history buff with a passion for treasure hunting. In this adventure-filled flick, Cage goes on a wild goose chase to find a war chest hidden by the Founding Fathers. Of course, no treasure hunt would be complete without some good old-fashioned betrayal, and National Treasure doesn't disappoint. Everyone wants a piece of the treasure, so what's a guy to do? Well, if you're Benjamin Gates, you steal the Declaration of Independence, because why not? And at 10 is Ghost Rider from 2007.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I feel like my skull's on fire, but I'm good.
Ghost Rider, the movie that proved that even superheroes can have a midlife crisis. Despite not being a hit with the critics, this movie has a special place in the hearts of many, and that's all thanks to Johnny Blaze, the motorcycle riding, jelly bean eating, Karen Carpenter loving superhero played by our Nicolas Cage. When it comes to the action, Cage delivers. His portrayal of Johnny's descent into madness as he transforms into the Ghost Rider to hunt down rogue demons is nothing short of legendary. And with Peter Fonda as the devil himself, what's not to love? With Cage in the driver's seat, this movie is a wild ride that's worth taking. So there you have it. Do you agree with our list or not? Let us know in the comments. See you in the next one.